Alright, welcome back, guys. We do in fact have a significant, possible significant severe weather event up here in northern Minnesota, in an area that we rarely do actually cover. Usually we don't cover way up north.
Well, I'd say in the summer. In the summer, though.
Yeah, I mean in the summer we do, but not we haven't covered it in a while. Last time I think we covered this area was like last August, and now it's barely this area. I mean, like this far northeastern side of Minnesota, these two counties don't really get covered. So we're gonna cover them. I don't even know their names, but um, yeah, no, that's off topic. Yep. Uh, but yeah, we haven't covered this area in a while, and we're gonna attempt it today because why not? All right. So we do have a tornado warning for this county, which I do not know the name of. I'll attempt to find it real quick. I have a trick, guys. I have a trick up my sleeve, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go make Jaden, who's helping me out, find it. Lake County. So we do have a tornado warning in Lake County, Minnesota, and St. Louis County, Minnesota. This is for another 30 minutes. So this one is looking impressive. I've been actually, Jaden and I have been watching this one since near International Falls. This thing started going east, and then out of nowhere, it made a sharp southeastward turn. Not sure how much the lake is going to hinder this thing, but we'll have to see. And let's see if there's rotation on this thing. We're not going to most likely have
Imagine it
any.
aids in tornado genesis.
What?
Imagine it just aids in tornado genesis. There's about to be a cell merger, by the way, east of Park Rapids, Minnesota.
Alright, we'll check that out. What radar is it suggesting? It's suggesting the one out near Grand Forks. Sorry guys if it's a little laggy. I just set up my computer, so it's gonna be a little cranky and tired, like we all are. Okay, now it's just not straight up not loading. Okay, that's normal. Alright guys, sorry. This thing is for some reason not loading. But yeah, we do have I see it on my phone. We do have a cell merger on the storm right here. Um, East of Park City, Park Rapids. Come on, just give me whatever. Yes, it does have golf ball size tail with it too. Sorry guys if my computer's laggy. Alright, I'm gonna reopen Radar Omega, guys. So you're about to see a black screen for a hot minute because Radar Omega is being cuckoo. I will let you, but I'm gonna go onto my phone real quick and check the storm out for you guys. Um, yeah, we might have a new severe thunderstorm or tornado warning. Once my alerts load. I don't know why my
It's almost a massive, in Canada that we're in.
what?
Not sure I believe that guy though.
What?
Someone said massive tornado in Canada. Is that true though?
There is semi-rotation, but that I think that's also Oh, wait.
Actually, there might be, but I wouldn't say massive tornado unless he sees it.
There's definitely a possible
But I don't
tornado.
see it.
There is definitely a possible
Yeah,
tornado,
I'd say possible.
just not massive. So, but we'll take a look at that because we do cover Canada. It has to load again. Sorry, guys.
Are you responding to that thing? Because I am right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not?
No, you can. All right. Oh, that thing it does look quite impressive there in Canada. On reflectivity, that thing definitely looks quite impressive. Now let's see if it looks impressive, like really impressive on velocity. Yeah. So here's, I mean, there is contamination. So take the, but the rotation would be here just east of CFB Shiloh. Yeah, right here is where the rotation would be. Yes, it's contaminated, but it still shows you the general basis of where it is. Now, CC, which is our way of telling if there is a damage. How many tornadoes did this year has Minnesota had, Jaden? Oh yeah,
Mm,
that thing in Canada is
I do
definitely on
not
the
know.
ground. That thing in Canada is definitely on the ground. FYI.
Bro, my radar's so delayed.
Mine's
To look at
lagging.
yours, I cannot tell.
Mine's lagging a lot. I have to wait like 5 seconds to let it load. He said good stuff. That person. There's definitely some rotation on that northern storm in northern Minnesota. Let me see if I don't think it's on the ground, but we would easily be able to tell because there's a lot of trees in this area. Um, could that northern Minnesota storm be on the ground in your opinion? I can barely tell. The one that is tornado warned. Jaden,
Mm-hmm.
that one be on the ground in your opinion?
The one in Minnesota, the northern one. Let me check right now if that's the one that you're talking about. No, we're talking about that one now. What is that army of supercells, bro? In Minnesota.
Hmm. Jordan Hall got called out by just trying to be called out by this one person. I'll send you the post. I can't really say it out loud, but since it deals with legal stuff, and that's not what our channel is on. But I did in fact send it to you by text. Yeah, we could have a tornado on the ground, possibly not strong in Canada, but maybe intense would be the word. Because it's not fully
Intense.
strong.
That's stronger wording than strong.
Whatever. Whatever. I can't think of a word. I can't think of a word.
Powerful. Actually, no, that's even that makes it sound like
There's
it's a
like
F4 plus.
there's no good English word for it.
Hmm. Mediocre tornado.
I guess that works.
Yep.
I mean that does work.
A tornado is a tornado, though.
You never even if it's weak, you still go into shelter. Oh, new tornado warning in North Dakota.
What?
Yes, you heard me right.
All right then.
New tornado warning in North Dakota. I'll have to see why because my radar's being slow. And I don't even this is for the towns of Cavalier, St. Oh, and they just took it off. Uh?
That does not deserve a tornado warning. Did they really just take it off?
Yeah, I don't see it anymore.
Mine still shows. I'm gonna close out radar scope again.
Wait, let me check radar scope on my phone.
Open it back up. Nope, still there.
Maybe it's just a radar omega thing.
Still
Sometimes radar omega does do this.
there.
Because I see it on my radar scope too.
My radar omega shows it too.
There you go. It popped up again. So this is for Cavalier, St. Thomas, and Drayton, North Dakota, in the county of I don't know. I honestly do not know this county name. So if you would figure out the county name, Jaden, thank you. Still,
Okay.
even though this does look like it should not have a tornado warning, you should still get underground. As even if it doesn't have a tornado warning, even if it doesn't have a tornado, it's still good practice in case you do ever get a tornado that is on the ground headed towards you. Okay, next
You
bit of
said
stuff,
which county?
the one that where the tornado warning is,
These for which state? Which state is it for again? Which state?
North Dakota.
The one with the tornado warning, right?
Yeah.
All right. It is called Pembina
And
or Pembina.
if you are in this part of Pembina, I'm gonna say Pembina, Pembina County, you need to get underground now. Even though there might not be a tornado, use it as practice. Okay, the rotation is definitely slightly strengthening, but the actual storm looks not that impressive. Hey, next time you post that thing for Outlook, make sure you change like what each color means. Yeah, you'll
What do you
notice.
mean?
It still says it still says extremely low. It says very low, low, medium, higher, high, very high.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
But That's not a biggest change. People didn't really notice that. So,
Yeah, people didn't really notice, surprisingly.
but yeah. I wonder how many severe thunderstorm warnings NWS Duluth will have after this. Because they're doing severe thunderstorm warning spam. You see that?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so let me just change this. Um, yeah, right now Minnesota is at 72 severe thunderstorm warnings for this year. So they could make a comeback. So we will continue to watch this. Also, the heat. We are watching several days of heat throughout the country. Today, which is due to Midwest and Southwest. Tomorrow, which is Midwest again, South. And then next week, we're watching the Mid Atlantic and the Midwest for some very high temperatures, upwards of 100 possible in parts of the Mid Atlantic and the upper Midwest, like in parts of northern Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, southern Michigan. Yeah, it's going to be hot. So make sure next week you stay hydrated. And if you start feeling hot, go inside and wait in air conditioning because,
Expect a tornado warning to expire in northern Minnesota, by the way. Should
in
expire
northern,
very soon.
yeah, it doesn't look like, I'm looking at it now, it does not look that impressive. Let's go
Same
check
for
out.
the one in North Dakota. It's becoming a shot. Now it might have a tornado potential.
Yeah, so update. So we'll show you the 3-day risk, and then my computer's lagging like crazy. So we're probably gonna end the stream. Ah, I can't even move this thing on Radar Omega. So we have an enhanced risk for severe weather throughout here in northern Minnesota, including Duluth, Ashland, and Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and then a slight all the way down to northwest Iowa, and then marginal around that, and in Florida, it's the
Canada
same
is
weather everywhere.
honestly so lucky. Canada's so lucky there aren't dews above 60 there because they'd be absolutely cooked right now. They're getting tornadoes and 50-degree dews.
Yeah. Um, Tomorrow we have an enhanced risk from Kansas City metro region through Davenport all the way over to Peoria. Will not be surprised if that gets expanded a little bit further north and west, but definitely still have to watch from Michigan all the way down to Texas and Colorado. Looks like a goldfish. And then day 3, if you're in Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Pennsylvania, and parts of New England and New York, yeah, you also have to be on alert. Now, this one in Northeast will probably most likely get expanded north and west to more include a little bit further north and west by about 20 to 30 miles. Marginal probably will shift as well. So, heads up there. We also have a general thunder throughout the entirety of the East Coast. We also have a day 6 outlook. This day 6 outlook is for Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, and parts of Iowa. So,